Okay. Man, what's all these people in here?
They're your fans, man.
Fans? I don't have no fans.
Yeah, you do.
I'm just a little guy. Uh-oh. I don't know what I did.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I lost YouTube somewhere.
You also YouTube. Uh-oh. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
All right. I guess we're live.
Mhm.
How's everybody doing in the chat tonight? Good to see y'all here. Gee, man, there's too many people to read. Good golly. Ghost Adventures, Bocce, Mrs. Twisted. Good golly. So did you get everything done today?
I got the back brakes done on the car. They offer two different size rotors and pads for those vehicles. They have the wrong size.
Okay.
I called Napa and O'Reilly's. Apparently, through both of their networks, there's none available in the United States.
What?
There's none available in the United States.
Okay.
So they called the company that they bought them from, because they bought them online, and supposedly they have them in stock. So they're going to exchange them, and then whenever they get the new ones, I'll finish the front brakes. And the I only had to push the caliper in maybe 1/8 of an inch on the back.
Wow.
That's how, I mean.
Oh yeah, I sure do. He wasn't ready to go home. Hey, how you doing, Patch?
Hi, Patch. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everybody else. Bocce.
Thanks for sharing out the live stream, Patch. I just got the notification that you shared me out. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Jeff's in here. I didn't even see. Oh, yeah, he is.
Yep.
I'm so monkeying with this. I finally got that back. Wow. Okay. So what's everybody doing? Anything important?
I never do anything important.
There's Ken on his way to a party. Man, he's got a lot of parties, don't he?
Yep, he's a popular guy.
I guess. Oh, well.
Or maybe his wife is, and she just drags him along.
That could be the answer. And I still got my side.
Yeah, I was going to take a little nap this afternoon, but I had a phone call.
Uh-huh.
It took me a couple hours on the phone call, so.
A couple hours on a phone call.
Yeah. Texas does everything. Texas does everything big.
I don't see it. I don't see it. You're getting in trouble.
It'll take a little while for the frying pan to get here. So
I reckon. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bocce. 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Ace.
But I did get my machine today.
What machine's that? Your roller?
Yep. Already used it.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Them things suck.
No, they don't.
Yeah, the wife come home for lunch and she says, hey, did I tell you that guy's going to be here Monday? I said, what guy? What are you talking about? For the new house. Yeah, I had to have it staked out. So me and Rich had to run over there just a little bit ago. Well, I took Jason. We went over and we got it all staked out for him for Monday. So,
Have we seen deer footprints?
yep, a bunch of deer footprints. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What? They going to start on the foundation or what?
I don't know what they're doing. I'm the last to know anything. No idea. Uh-oh, Ken said hi, Jason. Now you got him talking to you.
Of course. He's taking Sandy's spot, He's
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
talk.
He's doing a good job at it, too.
Most definitely.
See it? Hmm?
I don't even know which one it is.
Right there. See it?
Yeah.
Got to
Where's your
read.
glasses? Where's your glasses, boy?
Oh,
He took them off in there. Why don't you go get your glasses?
all right. I know what this for a second.
Good golly, boy. All right, go get your glasses. Before you get me in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can't. Jason there, he can't misbehave.
He gets me in trouble. Gets me in a bunch of trouble.
I thought that was the little blonde one that got you in trouble
Yeah, she does too.
because you can't tell her no.
Yeah, I went to breakfast with her this morning.
Yeah, I got a message wanting to know if I was going.
Yeah. And then, of course, as soon as I got out of the truck, all I hear is Grandpa, Grandpa. And I'm looking, and here comes Riley running across the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do? Go get into sugar cookies, too?
Yep.
Dang on, boy. You're spoiled. And, of course, you got the dogs riled up now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Better shut up in there.
Bocce, Mini Mark. Hey, Shell.
Hey, Shell, how you doing? Oh,
No, no. If he was Mini Mark, he'd have a bowl of ice cream.
now, we didn't do that yet.
Hmm.
No, we might have to run the DQ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, he takes after his grandpa. Of course, he's cute.
Hi, Breezy.
How you doing, Breezy?
Shelby's kind of in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So I got paid for doing half the brake job, and I got a free lunch.
There you go. Oh, not great. What's wrong, Shell?
Snickers is the nicest one, and Shelby.
Yep.
Kind of Remy, too. Hey,
Oh, Lordy.
have you ever watched Ratatouille?
Huh?
Have you ever watched Ratatouille?
Nope. I don't watch TV.
Time to go take care of the babies. The kids are being misbehaving. So yeah, hope everybody's having a great weekend. Like I said, I've had a great weekend so far. Hopefully get out to the garage some this afternoon, or not this afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. Get some stuff done out there. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he had to run the live stream.
Yep, getting ready for winter patch, exactly.
For another time. Okay, sure. Let's see. Bet Jason can do the YouTube. Jason already does YouTube. And we got, you didn't bring Jeff up. He's in the basement. You got him in jail down there. What the heck?
Holy smokes. Boy, I feel like a mushroom downstairs.
Oh, Lordy.
Did you clean that? Did you clean that place up down there, Jeff?
No, I didn't. I left it just the way it was.
All right.
There you go. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's Grandma.
See what your grandma said? Something about I got a buddy. Who's the buddy? Oh, boy.
A buddy that's in your sugar cookies, Grandma.
Yeah. Well, that's why we bake them.
Oh, Lordy. What are you doing?
So, did you get your engine pulled today?
Nope.
Well, why not?
I was busy with the car thing.
Oh, I forgot
Oh,
about
we
that.
do it to the car now.
I ain't doing anything with the car.
So,
I went out,
did,
hooked up the wire wheel and all that. Wire wheeled the hole underneath the mower deck. Gave it 2 coats of spray.
There you go.
you don't think you'll have to mow again this year?
Well, no, I want to get it. This was kind of rough looking underneath, so I tried to get it, all the loose rust off.
Yeah.
Figured that might help the airflow a little better.
True.
So did you find Kaylee a car then? Good.
Yeah, they were at the Mercedes dealer most of the afternoon signing papers.
BMW.
Oh, no, I know you're lying because I know Kaylee. She wouldn't drive either one of those. Now,
Hey, Redline.
if you're at the Chevy or Dodge dealership and bought one of them big four-wheel drive trucks,
Yeah. She's a
take
Tom.
her.
Hey, how you doing, Redline? Yep, she's definitely a tomboy.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I went back on Marketplace today. I decided let's try something different. Let's search under Dodges and see what comes up.
Hey, how you doing, Brandon?
Hey, Brandon. What'd you
Hey,
find,
look,
Jeff?
Brandon
Anything?
from Texas.
Did you see that picture on my live stream? It's that damn little horse from Texas.
The short horse.
Yeah.
Where did you find a horse?
It's Brandon's horse. Somehow it ended up on my live stream.
Yeah.
She must have had a picture of it or something.
Yep. I foresee one of those on your property when you get moved over there. Keep
You
the
think?
Brahma bull. keep the Brahma bulls. To keep the Brahma bulls company.
No, if anything, it'll be big horses because that's Kaylee. The big horses and the cows.
Hey, you need the cows to keep the Brahma bull happy.
No, there'll be more than one Brahma there.
Well, then you're gonna need a bunch of cows.
Yeah, but Kaylee's short. She only needs a short horse.
No, she's had them big quarter horses.
I know.
Had a few of them. Texas
But you
Shock.
she would put you in your place, though, huh?
That's a Texas Shock Cat. No, that's a Texas security pony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, while I was out there, I tried rolling that frame over, and it's a little bit too heavy to try and roll over by myself.
Yeah, definitely don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, what in the heck you gonna do with that frame?
I don't know. I know somebody that builds tractors said something one time about, well, I could use a frame.
Yeah, I'd probably build it just for the hell of it.
I don't know if it's too heavy for you or not.
No, I got front loaders and stuff. I don't monkey with that stuff. I let the tractor do the work.
No, I meant for using it as a pull tractor.
Might just restore it back to original condition.
Oh, well, if you're going to do that, then I'll just leave the rear on it. I was thinking about taking the rear off today.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do that, I'll restore it back to original. 3D printer. Sure.
Yeah.
Get to all that. Oh, here we go. Moderators, take this guy out of here.
Oh, let's see if I'm on this phone. Am I on here?
Moderators, you see any stupid stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Don't even wait. Just take them out. Done with it.
I tried, but Brendan beat me.
There you go.
I'm still getting to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, that figures. I didn't even land on you. Let's see. It's Twisted V twin. Hey, I found a horse.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope. Let me turn.
Found a horse.
There we go. That's better. Wow.
I found a horse. There we go.
Oh, I thought I just turned the sound off.
Yeah.
Oh, how about now?
I don't know. I don't hear it now.
Trying to find my name on here.
Trying to find your name.
Yeah.
Why'd you?
Oh, I found it. Right over Ken.
There you go.
It's still in black.
Good deal. Bama Mud Mowers. How you doing?
Hey, Bama, what's going on, brother?
Well, I can tell you this much. He's doing pretty well and he's back home
See, I told you he'd be back.
with where he needs to be with his grandbabies and his wife.
Hi, Dougie.
And Doug, you see who's sitting next to me? He's been here for 2 days.
And he hasn't thrown you out yet?
No, he ain't thrown me out. He'll take over the YouTube channel though. He does YouTube himself.
Well, pay attention to what he's doing. You might learn something.
Yeah, you ain't a kidding. He found Grandpa picking cotton.
Yeah.
Hey, Beezy. That figures. Piece of shit already fell off.
Yeah, that's a good thing, Doug. Just keep going. Don't wear yourself out. Get built up before you overdo it. Just don't overdo it. Take your time.
Yeah, I got up this morning. I let the dogs out. It was raining. It was kind of cold. I said, "Oh, this ain't a good day."
No, we had rain pretty much most of the day today. And it was kind of bad.
I'm
Charles,
sure they'll. I was gonna say, I'm sure they'll listen to you, Bocce.
yeah, they're gonna really listen. They're gonna take advantage. Been in bed all day.
You should have already had one, Bocce. See that? Even I got one tonight.
There you go. That's what you need to do, Doug. If you need to be in bed all day, that's where you need to be.
Yep.
Get yourself built up. And I know Mama will be on your tail, boy, if you don't.
I'm sure she's tallying up them head slaps she needs to give you for when you get better.
No,
You're gonna look like a woodpecker.
she don't do that to him, does she?
No, Doug be bad? No, not Doug.
I like I said, I can just imagine him looking the day he's all healed up, ready to go. He's gonna look like a woodpecker.
She gonna
She's
keep
got-
him blind.
She's gonna have to switch hands.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, as long as he can keep batteries in the clicker there, he's good. Keep switching channels.
Oh Lordy. But that was a pretty good thing to get out of the hospital.
Yep. 100%.
Because when I was in the hospital, I couldn't stand it. My gosh. Hey Thomas, how you feeling?
Hi, Thomas. Hi, Susan.
Oh yeah, Susan M. I didn't see her come in. Looked right
Well,
over.
some hospitals got some pretty good eating. A lot of them don't though.
Okay, y'all, hold the stage. We got a very, very, very special person.
Who we got? A road apple?
A very liked person.
Bocce?
Doug.
Hey there, Bama.
Hey guys, how
Hey,
y'all
Dougie.
doing?
Does the missus know you're on here right now?
No,
Well, you better be careful then.
Yep, just don't overdo it.
We won't tell her.
I can't talk much, guys,
No.
but I want to say thank you very much, y'all. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the visits. Thank you for everything, guys.
Yes, sir. Just don't overdo it, Doug. Don't tear your voice up and stuff. You just take it easy and you'll be back up here. Just get yourself right. You
Yes,
got to
sir.
do that first.
But I just wanted to jump on here, say thank you to y'all.
Yep.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. I can't type much because I'm illiterate and everything, but I can't talk much because I still have a trach in.
Right.
But I love you guys. I love every one of y'all. And thank you.
Yep.
Thank
And
you
we're gonna-
very much.
We're
Doug,
gonna
as
keep.
long as you're here, that's all that counts.
That's right. Long as you're here with us, that's all. that
We ain't letting you go.
And the prayers are going to keep coming, Doug. You take care of yourself. You don't overdo it. You get yourself right. You have to do that, but everybody's pulling for you, man. You're very, very well liked, and you're appreciated anytime you want to come here. Yep. Hey, Doug.
Thank you very much. Same to
Doug.
you, Bear. Same to you, Bear.
Remember this,
Same
Doug.
to you.
Doug, remember this. That's right.
Yep.
remember this. And you can do it. And there's a grandbaby. There you go.
I love you, baby.
Yep.
Oh, you in line?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Good, Doug. I'm proud of you.
Whoa!
Oh, he's in trouble now.
But you take care, Doug, and you
Let him talk with his buddies and his brothers, okay?
take care and you get yourself stronger. Don't rough it, Doug.
Love y'all.
Remember this, Doug. Remember it. That's right. Remember it. Yes. Okay. We'll see ya.
It's his buddy. Well,
Daniel has a question for you, Mark.
Okay. What's the question?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. That's what he said.
Yeah. But I'm glad to see he's home. And I'm glad that he popped up and got off. And don't overdo it. Take his time.
Yep.
It takes a long time to heal yet, but
Oh, yeah. That's not overnight when you get this old.
no. Very glad to see he's home with his grandbabies, and that's very important, and with his wife.
Daniel didn't have a question. He's just saying, hey. Hey.
Hey. Oh, wait a minute. Hey. And
Something. I don't know. Ed's got it down pretty pat, though.
Yeah.
He's got the dance and everything that goes with it.
I used to watch In Living Color. Hey.
Oh, jeez.
3 snaps and a twist.
There you go.
who says bears can't dance?
Hey, there's plenty of them in the circus.
Okay. Doug's still with us. That's good.
It's good.
Glad you are, Doug. I'm gonna make a trip down to see him at home there. Maybe get a chance to see some of his work in the shop there or what he's got ready.
I hope he was in a bed or a wheelchair or something. He didn't get up and walk out there for that.
No. I seen some photos of him out there sitting in the yard in a chair and stuff, and but the main thing is just don't overdo it. Take your time. Don't be stupid like I was when I had open heart, because I was right back at it too fast. Oh, Lordy. And there's Mrs. Twisted. Your grandma's in here. We're in trouble, Jason.
Hey, Grandma.
Oh, Granny Boots.
She's taking her break with us. She's got to check up on us. We're being behaved, Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason's keeping it tight on things.
Mowing the grass. Oh, Lordy.
Mystic Striker, huh?
That's work.
I heard my neighbor out there this afternoon mowing his grass. 40-something degrees. He's
In
out
the
there
rain?
mowing.
In the rain?
It wasn't raining here.
Oh, boy. But everybody, I told you I had a.
Big surprise. Now, where is it?
You just seen it. That big surprise was Doug Sweener, Bama Mud Mowers. And glad he made it. Really.
He walked out there to it.
That's right. You don't have no grass, Bocce. Open the damn gate and let them deer in there, and they'll mow that grass for you.
Yeah, you're right, Bocce. The weeds.
Yeah. Thanks, Susan. There's more videos to come of that trip.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can walk too. I just can't walk far or fast. I have to look both ways twice before I cross the street.
Yeah, I'd put that Predator on a snowblower too. Get rid of that Tecumseh.
Right. You know, Tecumseh really wasn't a bad motor, but when you got a bad one, you got a bad one. Yeah, I don't care what you did to it, you was never going to turn it around.
Well, and they're real finicky. Their
Yeah.
adjustments are so tight on them.
Right.
I went off on a different direction on eBay last night. I was sitting there. I steered off on the old NOS Briggs and Stratton parts.
Uh-huh.
I found a couple of places that had like a boatload of them. Then I found a whole stack of Napa ones, and I zoomed in on the boxes. Napa's just got their number on it. I said, "Well, you don't know what they are unless you go to Napa and get all these numbers changed." And then I found a couple of Kohlers, and I found one guy had big monster boxes of Tecumseh parts.
Yeah. But you know, the Tecumseh parts are getting hard to get for the older ones.
Well, the Comps is just like the Napa thing. They got just a part number on them. You know. I said,
Right.
well, I'm not going to sit here and try and look up parts numbers to see what's what. At least the Briggs and Stratton tells you what they are.
Right.
Mark Bocce says that day 3 was the best day. Did we film on day 3 or did we just do the live stream?
No, I filmed.
Oh, did you? I thought we just did the live stream. I didn't think we filmed on day 3.
Is that
No.
the day you guys were watching deer in the backyard?
Uh-huh.
That was a live stream.
Yep. A live stream and I got a video.
Yeah, because I remember you guys were sitting there, and that's when,
Yep, the deer come out.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because Mater and Crystal was there.
Yeah, we were making fun of her asparagus.
We
Whatever they
got
are.
some- almost got run over.
Yeah. No, we didn't have no camera. We was at the back of the car and they decided to come over and come through there.
Huh.
I was nice bucks.
No, I think she was referring to the parking lot.
Yeah, we wasn't expecting that.
When some crazy woman come flying in the parking lot and anchored it right in the middle of the aisleway and jumped out and
Yeah.
was hollering and screaming and
Wouldn't be somebody that was on here right now, would it?
I'm not implementing anybody in it.
Yeah.
It bordered on a crime.
Yeah. Yeah, zombie. It's getting real chilly here too. Oh yeah, at the dollar store. Yeah, Brandon, you know what happened?
I think Brandon was running for his life.
Yeah. We didn't know what the heck was going on. It was like a mad woman just come flying across the parking lot, slammed her brakes on, and jumped out of the car like some mad woman.
Mm-hmm. Brandon thought it was a gangland thing, you know.
Yeah.
Thought it was one of them illegals made his way up there.
Hmm.
Yeah, she was she sounds like a mad lunatic person.
Mm-hmm. It was a good time though. It really was.
Well, don't be bringing her up this way if you guys ever come up this way. We don't need that here.
Red line, yeah, I did. I finished up the one motor and it's out Poland doing real well. And I got another one in the shop right now that I'm working on. She's not a mad woman. She's just slightly crazy.
Well, slightly there. We have to. We'll talk about that.
Bunch of people gonna get out shooting.
Brandon thought he was gonna have to hit the ground, man.
Yeah, but it was a good time though.
Just if somebody wouldn't be so camera shy.
Oh, me?
Who's that?
Our host for the evening there.
I thought she did fine. She even played peekaboo with Jeff.
Oh yeah, peekaboo.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice to actually see her, not just the very top of her head.
She hates cameras. You're very photogenic.
And I know she's a damn liar because she said she has all kinds of cameras. So she don't hate cameras.
Yeah. She just
She
don't
may-
like being in front of the camera.
Exactly. She may hate being in front of the cameras, but she don't hate cameras.
Maybe, Thomas, you never know. Oh, jeez.
Well, Bocce, here's an offer for you. The only way I will buy cookies this winter is if you come up on camera. And not just the top of your head.
Jeff, she was on my panel already.
I never seen it.
Go back and look at the videos. You'll see her. She was already on there. Or, I can't tell you, but there'll be more coming out. You'll see.
Yeah, 453.
No, we got to be up at 494 still, don't we? What do you mean no cookies this year? You just told us the other day you had how many cases?
Yeah. What? What about Three Musketeers? Oh, okay. Not a
September
23
4th. What's that?
453 to go. $453 or $454.
453.
And I got 1,015.
I got to go fill up. I ran out of juice.
Oh, that ain't good.
No, I got to fill up.
Because Friday night in 2ATV's live, she said we have 455 to go. One this morning, one today. Should be 453. And yes, everybody, she showed me her little card where she tallies it up and writes the date and everything else.
She get pretty good track on that.
Uh-huh. If that's the only way to get her on camera, then there'll be no cookies. Oh, she writes AM and PM too. Wow, she's like detailed.
Yeah.
Do you write subject to down? What the topic was?
Never know, she may. But next year she's got to go to Louisiana gator hunting.
Mm-hmm. Need bait?
Dirtfoot Racing, how you doing?
Hey, Difford. Okay, his nap is over.
Oh, there's Mater. That's the guy that couldn't get out of bed this morning. Told Crystal to wake him up at 7:30.
Yeah.
He only wanted 1 more hour of sleep. And Daryl's here. He's just listening. He's got company. Who's Mini Horse? The Mini Horse belongs to B and S Small Engines. Now, why am I getting this on? I don't have Facebook on. Make a note of when I was on Mark's Live.
Since she even counted the impromptu pop-up one.
From the hotel.
Yeah.
I don't see Mater.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Scott from the Philippines. Man, it's really late over there. Or early.
Early.
Early or just early?
They're 24 hours ahead of us.
Was
So it's
up
their
till
morning.
3:30 this morning.
Ministry work. I didn't know he was a preacher's kind.
Yeah.
All right, Thomas. Take care, buddy. Feel better, man.
All right, Thomas, rest up. We'll see you. Thanks for stopping by. Wow. It's that time of the year. Everybody's going to start getting this flu bug going around, especially with
Yep.
the rain and weather changing and then back warm, and it's just crazy.
It's that time of year.
Oh, yeah.
Stay inside. I
was
got
just
my
talking-
little. Huh?
So I was just talking to my friend about that this morning. I said, everybody needs to go back into lockdown again. My views are dropping.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
I got my brand new propane heater for the garage. All I got to do now is get a couple of tanks.
there you go.
I thought about getting a 100-pounder originally, but I said no, I ain't pulling that around. I definitely don't want to pay to fill it up.
Well, that's good.
That's good, Redline. You definitely want to run like that.
Took almost a second off his time.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh. Brandon's doing barbecue and he ain't sharing?
Who's doing barbecue?
Brandon, he's gonna do some barbecue before his live stream.
They don't barbecue in Texas. What the heck? You know, that was amazing. It was really hard to find a barbecue grill in Texas.
Well, one that wasn't like $100 or more for a charcoal grill.
I was thinking about doing something new tomorrow. I was almost thinking about going to Cracker Barrel.
My friends offered to take me to lunch today after I was worked on their car, and they suggested Carolina barbecue. I'm like,
No. That's not a good one.
Yeah.
In fact, whenever I docked my boat, they had one of them food stamps set up down there, Carolina barbecue, and it wasn't all that great. We jumped off the boat and grabbed a sandwich. And it wasn't good.
I wasn't impressed with it. I had it a couple times up here.
Yep.
I said, well, that's off my list. So
Right.
we went to the College Inn there and got the home cooking.
Right. I gotta get me a cup like that, Jeff.
What, like this one?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm an IH person.
Do you want this one? Do you want the oil can? What's the other ones? Couple more.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get me one.
Oh, I got two other ones. I got one with a 806 on it. And I got the other one here that has the Winchester Model 12 on it, but I'm not thinking you want to see that on here.
I got my cow on mine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You should only be drinking milk then.
Nope.
It's got the best of all of them.
Mark has a really
Wow. Yeah, I collect IH stuff. So that's my big thing. And imagine that I got all the historical Alice Chalmers tractors that the wife wants me to get rid of so bad, and I won't get rid of them.
I didn't say I love Texas barbecue. I like Soul Man's barbecue.
That was really good. That was really, really good.
Oh, I got my other license plate today. It showed up, the white one.
What is it?
The white license plate with the IH on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got one of them.
Yeah, well, when I ordered it, they said it was like 8 or 10 weeks out. It showed up today.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have yet to get the tins for the top of the old 321.
Well, that's just it. My rolling machine wasn't supposed to be here till Monday. I heard somebody pull in the driveway, and my jeans that I ordered weren't supposed to be here till Monday, and they come yesterday, or they come earlier today.
My shit was supposed to be here 2.5 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
it doesn't even show it left. It doesn't even show it left Michigan yet.
You know, that's the bad thing of it, Jeff. Next, you'll be trying to get a hold of them to find out what happened to it, and the next thing they'll refund you and tell you to reorder, that it got lost or something.
Well, I already sent him a thing. It's been more than long enough. Either refund it or get on the post office to find where it is. And that was like 3 days ago. I haven't heard nothing back. So I figured tomorrow morning, I'm just going to go on eBay and I'm going to just give him I hate doing it, but give him a bad review and just report it as item never shipped.
Right.
I already told him there's no I don't understand why you guys insist on shipping USPS when everybody knows that that's about the worst way you can send stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how my jeans. I specifically picked FedEx, and then when it shipped, the company said that they were shipping it USPS, and I messaged the company and said I don't want them shipped to USPS. Well, we always try to save the customer money. I chose to have it shipped FedEx.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll pay for it. At least I know
Yeah.
it'll be here.
yeah.
But you know, did they refund your money if they shipped it the other way? No. It's crazy.
Well, it's got to go through a whole thing with eBay. That's what the pain in the ass is. That's why I found out about that cola part or whatever never showed up. It's like it took about 2.5 months before I finally got the refund on that.
Yep.
Dinner will be there at 9:20, Mark.
Okay.
Business cards. What do you got? Business cards at Bocce? Selling Scout cookies?
It's for hooker business.
Oh.
Exotic escorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my jacket. I bought off off of the same place the license plate come from and stuff. I'm liking the jacket. It's great.
Right. No no pizza. Chicken. Chicken and JoJo's. But wait a minute. I better retract that. I know there'll be chicken and JoJo's. There might be pizza. I don't know.
If it's got mushrooms, I'll take a slice.
Anytime the wife orders pizza, it's got mushrooms.
Hey, Wayne. How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Wayne.
Yes, Susan M. Hookers do have business cards. Hey, how you doing, Wayne?
Oh, and I'll bet I got something you don't, International. I got me one of the old style parts and serviceman shirts.
Yeah.
The brown and white ones.
Yep. I don't have anything like that.
I could have swore I bought an extra large one and I ended up getting the medium one.
You know, sometimes they just ship whatever they want to ship, you know.
Well, it could have been me too, because sometimes I hit the wrong box.
Right.
As if we didn't know that the way I write, huh?
Well, don't feel bad. I opened my phone and bought a daggone camera. I got set up on that deal.
You just got booby trap for the camera.
I'm telling you.
Okay, you too there, Bama. Get better, brother.
Everybody keep pulling for Bama, keep praying for him, and let's keep him going. And Mama Swinner, whenever he acts up, kick them tail feathers off of him. Keep him straight.
Yeah, Bocce's cards say finger hugs and other love.
Oh my gosh.
How the hell do you do that? I swiped my phone and bought the groceries.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I opened my Walmart app the other day to look something up, and I had a grocery list made. It's what they recommended, that I should buy because it's what I bought in the past, and I haven't bought it in a while.
Right. That's the way it goes. I'm real careful now when I open my phone. Real careful, because I never know where she's been on my phone.
Bocce, you better reread that card.
You know the one thing that did really bum me out?
What's that?
See that there hat?
Uh-huh.
See that little square right there?
Uh-huh.
That used to be like more than double its size at one time.
Yep.
The last 3 hats I had, that was double its size.
Yep. Uh-oh, what's my channel's names in here?
Hey, channel.
Hi, Delisa.
Well, I know they stopped making these for a couple years, and then they come back.
Right.
And when you look at the little label, it says "Made in China."
Oh yeah, everything's that way, Doug. Or Jeff, everything's that way. I got the old ones that has the big IH patch in the middle, and all of them are China.
You mean like this one?
Yeah. Well, it's bigger than that actually, but they're black.
Oh, I got all red.
Yeah, it's on a black hat.
I don't have a black hat yet.
Yeah, the black ones are real nice. It's not a patch; it's embroidered into it.
I know the 2 formal hats I had them up until not. Matter of fact, I had them all the way up to. I think it went to the junkyard with the old 78. But I had it sitting in there because it got to the point where I couldn't glue the plastic things back together no more. But that was my over-road hat. That thing was all around the country.
Yeah.
There was two of them. I actually had somebody mailed the one back to the company I worked for. I left it. I forget where I left it. On one of the jobs, I picked up something, and I took off. I got about half a mile down the road, and I went like this. It's like, shit, I ain't got my hat. I went back, and the doors were locked. They were already gone. I was like, fuck. About 2 weeks later, it showed up at our yard.
Yeah, I got a few of the old model type international tractors, and it's right in the diecast International Harvester Company. They used to have the toy sets and all that stuff and everything.
Oh, like the old Precisions up here.
Out at my mom's house, I have an Ertl set of all internationals.
Yeah.
They've got many miles of plowing on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's as high as it goes, but
Yeah, Jeff, I can see the top. That one's got the old manure bucket style on it, don't it?
yep.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I can't let you see the green ones. I forgot you don't like green.
No. No green. No green fan.
Oh, that's where the 1568 is over on that side.
Uh-huh.
Only because it's too big to turn.
Yep.
And then over here, I got the 2 rows up on the desk, which I'm
Right.
sure you've already seen. And then right behind me here is the 766, which is the new style Prestige, and it's kind of cheaper. It's not the same thing. They don't. I don't think they do the Precisions anymore. They got the like a little bit cheaper the Prestige models. And they're off scale. They're supposed to be the same scale, but it's like the 806 is about much bigger than the 1206.
Right. But those things were pricey back when I was growing up, and I haven't even checked values on them anymore. But they're probably pretty much up there for the collectors.
Oh, they're big time now.
Oh yeah, I figured that.
If you can find them, they're not very often, but sometimes you can find them.
Yeah, and the old pedal tractors for kids. I got my granddaughter's fascinated with tractors, so I got her the Mahindra pedal tractor, and heck, I give over $300 for that thing. But it's all metal and everything. It's a nice little tractor.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go raid mom's toy box down in the basement. Get all my international stuff back.
Hey, collectors. Some collectors, they really tear up on that stuff. You don't see them like they were before. Even the what was the big yellow loaders and trucks?
The old Huffs.
Tonka.
That's it.
Yeah.
The old iron Tonka things. You wouldn't
Remember
believe,
riding them down the street, selling them and go?
yeah, you wouldn't believe the price on those things anymore.
Yeah.
We got mom has 2 wheel loader or 2 big dump trucks and a wheel loader.
Right. That stuff brings good money. You
Yeah,
bet.
it does.
It does. It's crazy money. I seen that. I was on eBay, and they had an auction on one of the big dump trucks, and it had actually dual wheels on the back instead of the single wheel.
Yeah.
Dual wheels on the back and the front. That daggone thing was up over $400 in that auction for that dump truck, and I was like, wow.
I got an old road grader that come from my grandfather. It's missing an axle and it doesn't have the blade underneath of it anymore. But it was one of the ones that had the wire steering wheel that come up and like wrapped around and had you could turn the front wheels and stuff. I played with that thing for years.
Oh yeah. Wayne's got 2 of the Walmart pickup trucks. Yeah, that a lot of that stuff and anything really die cast. Like I got a whole bunch of the Dale Earnhardt cars, plus I have a semi and trailer and a car inside of that. I got all kinds of Dale Earnhardt cast iron cars.
I got a Dale Earnhardt wood carving upstairs. I bought off the Snap-on guy. It came out like 6 months after he crashed. It's beautiful. It's beautiful looking wood carving, and on the back it tells all about him.
Right.
I should pull that out and get it cleaned off one of these days. It's upstairs.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's just depends on who collects what and how bad they want it on what it's going to go at an auction. Believe you me, they go pretty high.
Well, somewhere at Mom's, I have one of the old ABC Wide World of Sports semis and trailer. You know, at one point in time, it had a little car with a camera on it. You know, like I don't know where that thing went, but the semi's still down there.
Right. Bocce, you have Dale Earnhardt stuff, but I'll tell you, I got a bunch of Dale Earnhardt stuff and a bunch of other racing people, but even my Dale Earnhardts are still in the original boxes with the certificates inside of the boxes. I've never even opened the boxes.
That's when they're worth a lot of money.
I figure someday one of my kids will want them or grandkid or something.
Yeah, I played with all my stuff. I never kept it in boxes.
Yeah.
We don't need to hear about you playing with your stuff.
My tractors and stuff, Jeff. That's family oriented here.
Yeah.
Why did I say something different?
No, sorry, I was reading Bocce's. Her big toys in the garage.
Oh boy, that must be a big toy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I don't know. Was that last night's stream? Somebody said something about, yeah, you should go to Walmart and get one of them. Oh, damn it. What's it called now?
So that's why.
Oh, ultrasonic cleaner. That's it.
Yeah.
You saw her big toy?
Oh yeah, I see all her big toys.
Oh boy. Does it scare you?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Did it run on gasoline or household electric?
Both.
Wayne's got a lot of Dale Earnhardt beer bottles. But the beer's still in it. Yeah, someday, that anything with Dale Earnhardt or any of that, you keep it long enough, it's going to be worth money.
How many D batteries there, Bocce?
No, it's Dozer batteries. Got the
Oh, them 8Ds?
Well, that's cool, Mater. How'd she run?
Hey, how you doing, Harold Fisher?
Hey, Harold.
Wait a minute. Angel, isn't that the mini horse?
No, that's Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Angel's the dog out there. Yeah.
Cyber batteries.
The Energizer Bunny's got to work to keep up to her.
Yeah. $173 for a new battery. Ooh. You know what?
Yeah.
That little Coleman ATV that I did, that daggone battery was $138 for that little ATV battery.
I know when I bought this battery for this PK there, I was looking at the price of them, and I found one that was real small, and it was like $200 some. What are you kidding me? It's half the size of the rest of these.
Exactly.
Well, even car batteries have jumped.
Oh Lordy. Bocce has no comment. I'm gonna have a heart attack now.
No,
Yeah.
don't do that. We're not going to pick you up.
No comment? That's unusual. Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm trying to think, where else besides Walmart can you find one of them cleaners?
What's that?
Where else besides Walmart can you find one of them ultrasonic cleaner things?
You can find them on eBay. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them anywhere.
We'll say it should be watch your mail. There might be one coming that way.
Don't buy one, Jeff. We're mailing you one. I told you this morning I will mail you one. I have 3.
I thought he was only kidding.
No, Jeff,
No,
I'm
he's
mailing
got-
you one.
He's got a large, medium, and small. Don't use the small no more. Barely use the medium.
Yeah.
Well, carburetors ain't that big. You don't need a big one.
No, I do heads and everything in them.
Oh,
Right.
You can do that?
Oh, heck yeah. Makes them look brand new, Jeff.
Yep.
Them things are awesome. You wait. You get this in the mail and you put the carburetor in there, Jeff, that carburetor is going to look brand new.
It's going to be shiny. It's not going to be red.
Yeah. No, if it's got paint on it, the paint may stay, but there won't be no grease or anything like that. It'll clean it out. Like I said, you set it about 63 Celsius because those all run on Celsius.
Oh, it's metric.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That means I got to sit here and figure out what.
Nope. Just set it on 63 Celsius. That's
And you
where,
use that Dawn dish soap on it.
yep. Put a
That's
whole,
what I thought. I thought I seen that someplace. They were trying to when I was over at Harbor Freight. They were trying to sell me some kind of shit in this can.
No. Don't do it. Nope. And the Harbor Freight ones are not that good. They're just
Well, there's nothing in Harbor Freight that's all that good.
no, I can't say that. That Earthquake and all that they sell and all that, that's real good stuff.
Yeah, don't use simple green in them. Not on carburetors. It leaves them white and chalky.
Yep. Dawn dish soap. That's all you want. The original Dawn dish soap.
Well, I use the platinum because that's what I have at the house. But
That's like that carburetor cleaner stuff you buy in a little gallon can. That stuff not all that. It cleans them, but it ain't right when they're done.
Oh my
well,
god.
that stuff will the carburetor cleaner that you buy the dip stuff. You got to take all the rubber parts out of it, or it'll it'll make them expand.
Yep.
That's what's nice about the ultrasonic cleaner with the Dawn dish soap. It don't hurt the rubber parts.
Yeah, you don't have to take nothing out.
Yeah, but I noticed like the little chainsaw carbs, you can't use them in the dip can.
No. But you can put them in an ultrasonic cleaner and
Yeah.
they come out great.
Yep.
No, the wife will mail you one out tomorrow.
I need to clean the waste drops from her head.
Oh my gosh, Delisa must not be watching the chat. Daryl,
Yeah.
Daryl,
Wouldn't it be a rock tumbler? Get them all pretty and shiny.
Yeah, I have noticed though there for a while they were selling like the 12-ton and the presses here, but I haven't seen them in quite a while.
right.
I was reading the reviews on like the 12-ton, and a couple people said they're good, but just as many people didn't like them.
Mm-hmm.
And the one guy did a separate review on it and showed when he was putting it together, parts of it didn't quite line up. He had to shim it with washers and stuff. When I was watching that, I said, "Yeah, nah, I can't see how that works out good."
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell a bunch of them there, Mater.
Yep.
They yep, I've bought a bunch of stuff from Harbor Freight and never had any real issues with anything.
No, not really.
It's just like any place else you go. You just got to watch what you buy.
Right.
If you pay $5 for an angle grinder, don't expect the thing to last 10 years. You know.
No,
10.
only about 2 years.
Well,
Shit.
maybe a
I'm-
little longer until you let somebody,
Mhm.
dig on it hard.
I'm going
That
over
was-
20 years on the 2 Milwaukees I got. Probably closer to about 33 or so.
Eleanor, that's like a lot of the places you can get good stuff and you can get bad stuff. It's a gamble for what you're paying for. I mean, it's that simple.
I've had Snap-on ratchets that haven't lasted a couple years, and I've had Harbor Freight ones that I've had for 10 years.
I had one Snap-on ratchet in my whole life, and I hated it. It seemed like you had a bad habit of the long half inch. It seemed like back then when you really cranked on it, it would pop over on you.
It sounded like it needed rebuilt from the day you got it.
Yeah. Now I have one SK, and everything else is the old Williams ratchets.
Williams is still a Snap-on.
No, we're going back long before Snap-on. We're going back to when it was JH,
Right.
the old style with the little nut that screwed out from the top.
Right.
Not like these new ones where the shit screws on from the whole plate screws up from underneath.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I got a set of Buffalo. They're 1/2, 3/8, and 1/4 inch sockets and ratchets. I think they're Buffalo or something. They sold them at Big Lots.
Mm-hmm.
And was it Big Lots? What's the one that closed out there? Not Big Lots, the other one. They're not in business anymore.
Where was that located?
Right there on my side of town, right there on State Street. Anyways, I've had them for 30 years, and I've only broken one of the sockets.
Not Value City?
Yeah, it's at Value City.
Monkey Wars, what is that?
Montgomery Wards.
I haven't seen that in years.
I got
Yeah,
an old shotgun from Montgomery Ward still.
I've got a pulling tractor from Montgomery Wards.
Yeah.
I'll bet
It's
it's bone stock too, isn't it?
That one is, yeah. But it was actually built by Gilson for Montgomery Ward. And I think at some point in time, Gilson and Cub Cadet were together because the 482 Cub Cadet tractors have the same exact rear end setup in them that the Gilson did. You can unbolt. There's a Peerless transmission with a box on top of it with a right angle gearbox. You can unbolt it out of the Gilson and bolt it right into the Cub Cadet, or vice versa.
I'll be right back. My co-partner, I don't know where he's at. It's too quiet.
He's watching the dogs.
That's scary.
But no, I got that tractor for free. That was actually my second pulling tractor I ever built. I got that tractor for free because I was going to pull the motor off it because it's a opposed twin Briggs.
Uh-huh.
I was going to put it on my original Sears pulling tractor. I started looking at it, measuring it. The wheelbase on it is almost 6 inches longer than a stock Cub Cadet in its
Really?
stock location. So I went ahead and just, built that thing into a pulling tractor, and that thing, it dominated a lot of classes for a long time until it was a 16 horse. So I could run into the 15 to 20 horse class with the singles because it was a flathead motor, because they didn't say it had to be a single cylinder. They just said a 16 horse flathead motor.
Yep.
At the time, all 90% of the 16 horses were all a V twin overhead, overhead valve motor. And I ran that thing in that 16 horse class for a long, long time. And finally they're like, no, any twin cylinder engine. Well, then they put me against the 20 and 25 horse V twins, and that 16 just wouldn't keep up with them.
Right. He's on YouTube.
Is he?
Yeah, he's over there. He's in the living room on YouTube.
Oh, so if we go to his channel, we can find him, huh?
No, he ain't got a channel. He just
Oh,
just
not
everybody
yet, huh?
channel.
Well, he might have. You just don't know it.
No, his dad wouldn't promote that.
Tell him to go over to my channel and start watching the videos.
He's watching mine right now.
Craft.
Yeah, I got a bunch of old tools that used to belong to my grandpa, and I have the toolbox. That red toolbox in my shop was my grandpa's. And it's got a lot of old SK and all that other stuff in it. Those
I can remember back about 20, almost 30 years ago, there for a while, Snap-on had, or not Snap-on, Caterpillar had was selling their own tools. They had like the good line was Proto, and the top of the line was kind of, they mixed between Proto and Snap-on.
yeah.
They had the toolboxes and everything.
What was the other big name tool person back years and years ago?
Bonnie?
No,
Blue Point.
no. Gosh dang. I got some of their tools out there. There was my grandpa's.
Herbert?
Williams.
No, not Williams.
Remember Herbert?
I can't think of it.
Bonnie, Herbert. I'm stumped. Now you're gonna make me look that up to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up too, or go out and get a wrench. No, it's not Mac. I got a bunch of Mac and Snap-on. I can't think of it.
Hi, Stokers.
Yeah, that's a fish tank behind me. It was left here with fish in it. Cornwell? No, not Cornwell. I got Cornwell stuff too.
Nah, I don't care for the Cornwell stuff.
Actually, some of their stuff's not too bad. I got quite a bit of Cornwell stuff as well.
Well, yeah, some of it ain't bad, but the wrenches, I know I bought a set of wrenches way back, and they're like cheap. You had to wear gloves to actually use them because they were like real sharp edges and shit.
Who? Let's see. Snap-on bought this company out that made these wrenches. Golly. I can't think of it. Blue something.
Blue Point.
Blue Point. That's it.
I always thought Blue Point was like at one time they were like the line that did all the ignition stuff and stuff for Snap-on.
Yeah, I
Not
don't.
like the lower Snap-on stuff.
Years ago, you could buy Blue Point, and it was not a Snap-on tool.
Well, Blue Point was like originally in like factories and stuff like that. That's what they sold to. They didn't sell to public or anything like that. If you when you worked at a company, they had a catalog and everything, and that was like an industrial tool company.
Yeah, my grandpa worked for Timkins,
Mhm.
and that's where he got them through because he was in the maintenance of Timkins, and that's where he got them through.
I know Wright. I don't know how old Wright is, but I got a bunch of them.
Wright's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Stokers wants to know what's in your fish tank, Mark.
I don't know, some type of fish.
It's not your tank, right?
I didn't buy them. They was left here.
You just feed them. Bing, bing.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is how far back behind I am. Oh, you can't see the day on it, can you?
Hey, I got a toolbox just like that. That was
Oh, there it is. That's how far back I'd like to be again.
1979.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just like the Cornwell guy to stop by once, and so I can give him all my tools that are broken and get them repaired or get them replaced.
I wish we could get a Mac guy here again. I don't know what it is. The Mac guys around here, they show up for about a year or two, then it's like they disappear.
Well, a lot of that, Jeff, is guys like Ed. Okay? They're independent guys. All right? They go around. They have to buy them tools and the truck and everything. They're independents. Selling Cornwell stuff or Matco or Mac or Snap-on. They have to buy all this equipment. And then when they make somebody mad like Ed, don't come back to my shop. So there they just lost a customer. So now their payments are still coming and they wind up going bankrupt, go out of business because one, they drove the price up too high. Two, they made a lot of people mad. And three, they didn't show up when the days that they were supposed to be there. So they hurt themselves and they're out of business.
I had no problem with the Cornwall driver. I mean, he was a cool dude and everything. I've bought all the tools I need. You know, I don't need to keep buying more and more tools. You know,
Right.
And I told him, I said, you don't, I know you're busy. You don't have to stop by every week. Stop by once a month or whatever. And he just all of a sudden stopped coming in.
Because you're not spending no money.
Right.
Well, it's like this last Mac guy we had. He was coming down from upstate New York, and he was running the route, and I got him hooked up in the shop where I was working. It's like nobody would talk to him the first 3 or 4 weeks he come in. It's like these guys would only deal with the Cornwell guy and the Snap-on guy.
Right.
So Mac guy's like, well,
Ain't no
I got
sense.
talking to him the one day. He's like, well, there's no point in coming here because obviously nobody's going to buy nothing from me but you.
Right.
But I know why the one kid in the shop, I know for a fact why he was buying everything Cornwell because most of his stuff in his toolbox was being billed to the company. And the
Right.
boss back then, he didn't pay attention. He just threw Cornwell, a check every month, some big off the wall check instead of watching what he was actually buying.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was the biggest thing from all the tool pushers out there. Each truck had something different that you couldn't get from
Yeah.
this guy, but the other guy would have it. But a lot of it was specialty tools.
Yep.
You couldn't buy it from Craftsman or anything like that. And then when Craftsman switched over and went to, if you use Craftsman tools in a commercial shop, they would not warranty them no more.
Yep.
And that pushed more people to the tool pushers on the trucks.
Well, it's like, I know you can go on Mac's website and you can buy stuff off of there, but you get some things unless you pay for it up front, you can't get it. It's like that's what I miss about the tool truck is at least you could buy something that had some dollars to it and you can pay them so much until it's paid for.
Right. Right.
Who's got $500 or $600 to throw right to Mac there and then wait for it to get shipped?
That's what I always did. I never had a bill on the tool truck. I wouldn't buy it until I could afford to pay for it right then and there. So I didn't have a payment every time that guy walked through the door.
That's the way my Snap-on box was bought.
Yep.
I didn't buy it. The owner of the company bought it, but it was my box. He bought it for me, and yep.
Because some of them guys, man, I bet they paid more in interest than what the tool was worth.
Yep.
By doing it that way.
I remember the first tool guy I ever started dealing with. You remember the old Vulcan tools?
Yeah.
Yep. They were great. And this guy, he was good back then. I bought the box, then I started filling it up and stuff. And then I bought the bottom, and all of a sudden one day, Vulcan closed up, and it was like 2 or 3 weeks. Didn't see him. All of a sudden, he showed up with the Cornwell truck, and I bought a couple things. And it's like, I don't like this Cornwell shit.
Yep, but their lifetime warranty just like everybody else though.
But the one thing I do miss, I miss that original box. I had it had gold handles on it and stuff.
A guy I used to know, he did drag racing. He was sponsored by Snap-on, and when they hit their 50 year, I guess it was 25 or 50 year anniversary, they sent him a full toolbox, tools, everything was all inlaid with 24 karat gold. All the wrenches, ratchets, everything was all inlaid with 24 karat gold. All the pulls and everything, all the trim on the toolbox. It was actually a black box, first black box they ever put out, because they were always red before. Couldn't get any other colors. And
Hey, Junkyard.
that thing was sitting in his shop, still covered with plastic, and we were doing something. And I'm like, he's like, oh, wait a minute. He goes, I just got some new tools. He walks over to that box, opens it up, rips the plastic off the wrenches, grabs one of the wrenches, starts walking over. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I said, that's an anniversary set. I said, that's like a $10,000 toolbox, and you're going to put it down here in this, working on these cars and stuff. He's like, yeah, tools are meant to be, meant to be used. I'm like, dude, those are gold inlaid. You put that back in that box, we'll find another wrench or something to use. I talked to him 3 or 4 months ago. He still has that box. Snap-on offered to buy it back from him.
And he told him no.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He said, because I was talking to him. I said, you ever break those tools out and use them? He said, no. After that day, he goes, I thought about it. He says, and I resealed the wrenches back up. He goes, and I covered the box all up and put the little packets, the silicone packets in them.
Mm-hmm.
He said that box has been sitting in the corner of my shop since the day they dropped it off, and that's the only time I ever got into it. He said, so one of these days, when my son decides that he wants a garage, he said that'll be his tool set. He said, because we'll contact Snap-on and see if they want to trade him out.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, it blew my mind. I mean, he didn't think about it. I mean, he was a big time drag racer, and whenever he needed stuff, he'd just call Snap-on himself, say, hey, yeah, have the guy drop 3 sets of wrenches off and this and that, and they just drop it off. He's like, he goes, I didn't even think about it at the time. He said Snap-on was like, Walmart tools to me.
Right. Right.
I know that the one guy I worked for, he was a big fanatic of 90% of everything he bought was off the Snap-on guy. He bought one of them great big epic boxes. It's like 8 feet long. Bought the top thing for it and all this shit. But he was like one of them guys, he buy a set of screwdrivers. They had to stay in the little plastic tray thing that they come in. The sock or the pliers, you had like the needle nose, they stayed in that tray. The regular stayed in this tray. It was like, dude, man, you buy yourself a set of plier racks, You could just put them across the drawer and fill one drawer with just every pliers you need. You don't need to take 4 drawers. And he says, well, this way here I could keep track of them. It's like, well, the way you guys work, you lose more. I'll bet you in the first 6 months he had that box and all that set up, he replaced everything in it twice. And he don't even know it.
Oh yeah. Because you always, whenever you're working on something, especially a big diesel or something like that, you're going to set tools down.
Yep.
You're not going to find them.
Even working on the cars at work, I sit shit down and can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's part of my mind.
Or they fall down in beside the engine, end up in the frame, and you can't find it.
That's one of the reasons I started buying Cornwell stuff at work. For one, I can get it replaced right there at Napa. If I drive down, it's like 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute drive, and 90% of the stuff they stock right in the store.
Now, what is that? What is that other stuff that Napa sells in there on sockets and wrenches and stuff? Their lifetime as well too.
Starts with a K.
Yeah, they're phasing that stuff. They're phasing that stuff out. That's the original Napa brand stuff. Now, if you have a Napa socket or something like that, because I've got a couple Napa ratchets that I've replaced. When you take it back to them, they give you a Carlisle, because Carlisle was actually making their tools and just branding them as Napa. Well, now they're getting away from the Napa branded tools, and it's all Carlisle. So they'll replace your old Napa stuff with Carlisle.
But they don't make the stuff they used to.
Right, and it was really good quality, but I can't remember the damn name that was on them, which I have some of them as well.
Right.
I know I got the Napa book downstairs. It's about this thick.
Yeah.
From back in, what is it? 09 or something like that. And it's like, if it was made, Napa had it in that book.
Yeah. And that's funny you say that, Jeff. The wife's the new car, 2021, nobody could get that oil filter to have that oil changed in that car. But Napa could get that filter. Everybody else, it was dealer item only because the vehicle was too new.
Yep.
How do you figure that out? Now Napa must have ways of getting the dealer item parts that nobody else can get.
It's because they're made by Fram.
Right.
And Fram and AC Delco are, I guess close or whatever. And all your Napa Gold filters are actually Fram filters, just rebranded Napa Gold.
Right.
That's why you
take the Fram filters and throw them right in the garbage out of the box because they're useless.
Or I'm sorry, not Fram, Wix.
Wix is the only way to go.
Yeah. Not Fram. Sorry.
I have seen a Napa truck though. When I went up to Boonville, the logging show, they had a big, huge. Napa does have tool trucks here and there.
If you buy a large item like a toolbox or something that the store doesn't have in stock, you can actually have it shipped right to your place of business or whatever, and it'll come in on a Napa tool truck.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, a lot of these tool guys, they're big into pushing like toolboxes. They want to sell you the big toolboxes and like whole tool sets and stuff. It's like, dude, man, I've got tools. I just once in a while I need stuff, and some of them get really uppity about it.
Yeah,
the toolboxes themselves has the highest markup. That's why they push all the toolboxes.
Yep. There used to be a Wix dealer right over there by Cross Truck Equipment over there on Perry.
Yep.
I used to get all my filters over there off of them, and I don't know whatever happened to them, but there was a big dealer there.
I got a place not far from me here. They do all truck brakes, clutches, and everything. That's all they sell is wicks. That's all they've ever sold.
Yep. Grandma will be home here in a little while.
Matter of fact, I got one. He gave me one of them big wicks books that covers every kind of car, truck, tractor, everything. It's like this thick.
Yeah.
You go through it, the whole back section is just you can cross numbers from like Napa and every other possible filter.
But you know, that's the bad part of it. You go to like AutoZone, Advanced Auto,
Yeah.
O'Reilly's. You know, if it's not in their computer, they can't get it. But you go to Napa, they got the big books, and they'll break out the books, and they'll find exactly what you're looking for.
Oh yeah, that's what I liked about the Napa guys here. It's like they pull out, they still got the whole book set up in front of them. They'll start going through it.
Right. With several different companies that handles the same part.
Yeah.
You know, they can locate it. But the rest of these stores, if you don't have a year, a make, serial number, everything else, they can't find it for you.
Nope.
And it's sad.
I know.
The nice thing about Napa too is they actually have a dedicated website. If you go to Napa Cross Reference or something like that, I think it is, or Napa Filter Lookup or something, one of those two, it'll actually take you to a dedicated website, and they have like a homeowner, jobber, and industrial filters. If you go into the garage section, you can actually put in a part number from any oil filter. If they have a cross for it, it comes up. And the real nice thing about it is they'll give you like their Napa Gold, their bottom line, all the way down different, stages of quality filters. I use that thing all the time. And there's actually a place you can go in there and look up all your like off-highway use equipment.
Yeah.
Like type in Kohler Command V20 and ask you what horsepower, the shaft orientation, and it will tell you the air filter, fuel filter, oil filter, everything for that motor. They do jet skis. It covers tons and tons of stuff.
I know years ago this guy died, but there was a guy, Earl, over like probably 15, 20 minutes away from where I am now. He had a nice, beautiful shop that he built. And at one time when he's alive, he was an authorized Mac service center and parts. And it's like, I don't know how to deal with it. I think he couldn't keep any on the lot, but he could order a truck for you. You went to him with the specs, he could order it. But this guy there, this shop was huge. And he had everything in it. He had presses, he had milling machines, grinders, lathes. He had the whole one section of it was all hardware, just bolts and everything you can imagine. In his office, he had a rack of parts books for everything and anything. This rack was almost 10 feet long, but every kind of parts book you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. The newer parts stores and all that.
Some guy wouldn't even know what to do.
No.
This is so
But yeah, I love my Napa guys. I call them with some off the wall stuff, and they usually come through for me.
That's the same way on semis and stuff like that. People say Napa can't get that stuff. I can get it through Napa a lot quicker than I can to go elsewhere and get the parts.
Napa has a warehouse right down there in Carrollton.
Yep.
I've seen you go on like the International Harvester trucks things, and you start reading down. It's like there's always people. I need so and so seal, this and that and stuff. Where can I find it? And you'll always have at least 3 or 4 people tell them take that seal number. You go to your Napa dealer. He can cross it and get this number seal for you.
Seals, bearings,
Yep.
everything.
No, boss. I don't need anybody to keep me in check.
Yeah, excuse me. I've went into my Napa store with like a race that's like completely chewed up, but you can still read the number,
Yep.
and you know they've found them for me.
That's what I was trying to do off of the Power King book here. Was trying to match up. There's only a couple websites I can go on to for Power King parts and trying to match up the numbers in the book and stuff.
Right.
The only bearing that I've ever found that they cannot cross over for me, and even my bearing supply house can't cross over, is the throwout bearing, the original throwout bearing for the Cub Cadets. They can get the replacement, what they sell as a replacement bearing for it, but they can't get the original. They're not made anymore. So.
Yep. But anyway, we're gonna have to shut this thing down.
Why, you got to go to work in the morning?
Yes, in fact, I am leaving tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you going this time?
Palmerton.
No kidding. You're not far from me then.
I go to Palmerton 3 times a week.
Really?
He's starting early for he can get an early weekend.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then at the end of the week, they can say, "Hey, can you take one more run for us?"
Nah, not really. But I'm gonna start running out further. I'm gonna start loading it out of Indiana though, because it's paying more money out of Indy going to Palmerton.
Don't you like when you go off the main road there? You get off there and you go along that set of row houses, the mold shacks, huh?
Oh yeah. And you wouldn't think to look at them old shacks that nobody lived there, but every one of those houses is occupied and they're just falling
Yep.
down.
And when you get up the main road, you got that golf station. That's still there, isn't it?
No, it's
Well,
gone. It's
Is
gone.
it?
Yeah, it's gone.
Really?
Just an empty lot there. They tore it down.
Well,
Huh.
just up to a couple years ago, the company houses for the brick company out here.
See you later, junkyard.
I can't remember what the name of the brick company is there on the one road. There were still people living in those houses, and those were built originally when the brick company was first built for employees to live in. Their duplexes, and they're made all brick, built all out of brick. And up till just a couple years ago, there were still people living in those on the company's property that didn't even work for the company. They just rented them out. But as they dilapidated and they weren't putting no money into them, they closed them down. They just tore the last couple of them down here in the last couple of years. But those things were 100 years old.
Right.
I remember that golf station. That didn't look that old either.
Yeah, it's gone. No,
Huh.
I try not to do lives on Sunday no more.
So
Oh, well.
My little vacation kind of put me behind in getting stuff hauled.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I gotta catch up.
Well, I'll let you get to bed there because Palmerton's a long way from your house.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, I know it ain't.
364 miles. Heck, that's a walk in the park. That's like me walking downtown here. I could be out there less than 5 hours.
It's not.
Me.
It's only just kind of over on the other side of the mountain, pretty much from the one tractor club I started going to.
Okay.
Yeah, the back way in you used to get out. There's a small little road that wound its way down the mountain. It's like if you ever had a car coming up the hill, you were done.
It's still that way. It's tight back in there.
Yeah, it is. Well, see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, I probably won't get in there because if I do, I don't have very good internet out there, and it's in and out, and it's crazy. So I'll probably be in the chat though,
Maybe.
if I can get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you cooking for him there, Mater? Mater said he's
Right.
cooking for you tonight.
Ain't nobody cooking for me tonight. I
No.
had to fend for myself tonight. So
Well, I gotta go wash the coffee pot, so see you later.
All right.
all right, see you, Jeff.
Everybody,
everybody.
Thanks for coming in. We'll talk to you all later. Appreciate it. And remember, keep Bama in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully he gets recovered totally before too long. We'll see you all later.